Unconditional love, what do you understand? What was your
Yeah.
journey?
At first, when Abu told me it, I didn't understand it at first, but then I slowly understand. I remember a time when Abu hugged me and then he said, "I'm sorry for everything I did, how I wasn't a good parent and all." And now I'm trying to slowly learn to be a better parent to you. And unconditional love helped me a lot.
All right, excellent. And that, by the way, it's not a journey that I understood what's the unconditional love, and after that the magic happened next day. It's a constant. It's a constant exercise, just like for muscles, there is an exercise you're doing. So you implement something, then you fall. Then you remind yourself, no, no, unconditional love. I told myself unconditional love. How can I do again condition, and how can I be angry with them? So it's a constant effort of journey until after 6 months, 1 year, it becoming your habit and you start coming into you. But initially, it's so difficult. Believe me, it took me 3 months just to absorb the topic of unconditional love. So I will go to the next person. Rian, what's your experience about unconditional love?
So basically, so when I
It's just about, do I love you? I without any condition. Do I love you? Mhm.
so like this like one time I was like I remember when I first found it I was actually very scared. Like I was very scared, but
About unconditional love. Okay, simple. Do Abu love you?
yeah.
How do you feel that love
Yeah.
that Abu gives you?
I I feel it I feel it like it's like the love is coming in my like body. Like I feel it
Oh my
coming
God.
in my
So deep love. Okay, Alishma, what's your journey about
So
unconditional love?
first, if I can jump in and add to what you were saying before, I feel like unconditional
no,
love definitely isn't something that you can just do overnight, and it's like an ongoing process, and it's still going. And I think one big thing is people live their whole lives, and usually it's something that they don't even realize, and if they do realize, it's some sort of, oh, like I could have lived happier with my kids when they're like on their deathbeds. So being able to learn the right things at the right time is so important. And so with unconditional love, I feel like when you start working on it and start working towards it, it's something which is not as easy to measure, but you feel it in the dynamic. You feel it how we all are with one another. Yeah, it's like the part of the connection which shows that like it's stronger. We're easily able to approach you more. Simon added something before when we were discussing, and he was saying that unconditional love has made him feel less scared to disappoint Abu. That means that even if you make a mistake, you can express it to them. So it's not as just parents, but also people we can like show our downfalls to, and you guys will be there. So I think that's like a really big important part. And then when it comes to actual unconditional love, I think it's a concept which I haven't actually heard of before. So it also took a long time for us to kind of get around it. And being our age, we don't see the importance of it as much until we're going to be in that with our kids, and we want that connection where they see us as friends, they see us as people at their level, not as people as all of us are living our first life. We're all trying our best, not as people that they're scared to tell us the truth, they're scared to disappoint us. So I think with unconditional love, it's really helped our relationship and get, yes, you love us, but if we do something else, if I work in your company, if Alina gets all A's, it adds to the love, but it doesn't take away from the love. So I think
So
that's really
that's
important.
very important point that I love you being a father, and whatever you do on top of that,
Yeah, so
that's
you love us,
that's a
full
bonus.
stop. Yeah.
That's a bonus, and I
Exactly.
should be very happy about that.
No, yeah.
And that's very important point.
That was like one thing that I really like appreciated from the whole process. What else can I say? With unconditional love, I also think that I mentioned that our relationship all has increased and strengthened.
It's okay. Okay, Alina can share.
Anything else?
I found something like one of the biggest showing of unconditional love was that when we first started it out, it was a lot of arguments, not arguments we had, but we had discussions which would end up in a negative tone just because me and Lish would get very defensive thinking that you guys, although you guys kept saying, no, we love you guys, but we just think you guys can do this, we would take it as a...
Just like average parents want to talk about study, their career, their how
Financial
their
freedom, all that sort of
financial
stuff,
freedom.
yeah.
So they want to help them, but things don't go your way all the time, 100%, and that's we're talking about help. All the
Yeah.
talk. Yeah.
Negative feeling.
So it was really good because we would have discussions about everything, but it would leave, I don't know about Lishba as well, but for me, it felt a lot of our conversations would end with me almost feeling offended, being like, hang on, but if I don't do this, I at least do this, this, and I would get really upset. So when you guys first brought up unconditional love, feel like for me at least, it was a big step, which it did take a while, but it slowly made it that every discussion we had, there was no insult, there was no like offense. I almost felt like I didn't feel like, oh, my parents are doing this because they don't think I'm enough. It's more my parents love me, they just want me to, see how else I can become a better person. So I think it just, Libby was saying before as well, I think it just opens up how much you can talk to your parents and how, like, if I want to drop out of uni today, I wouldn't be afraid to tell you guys that in the sake of disappointing you guys. If I could tell you guys what I want to pursue or, what I want to study with the knowledge of you guys supporting me no matter what.
So basically, unconditional love giving you a freedom and space to live the life that you want to live without